Welcome to Afternoon Express South Africa. Welcome to a brand new week. What a weekend it has been.
Yeah.
Welcome to Afternoon Express. I mean, this weekend, I suppose, was just filled with Federer, Nadal, Bill Gates, Trevor Noah,
and of course,
so much fabulousness. We can't be prouder.
Jeannie rubbing her shoulders with the biggest in the world. I mean, girl, and you caught Trevor Noah's ball.
I caught Trevor Noah's ball. But you know what happened? He hit it out into the crowd, and I was actually standing having a chat with somebody, and it literally almost hit me up, but I caught it like this.
A queen!
It was a movie moment. It was amazing. Anyway, to start off the show, we would just love to give a very, very important happy birthday message to our show's amazing timekeeper. Her name is Glorious Gloria, and she's...
Happy birthday!
And we just love celebrating all the beautiful people that help make this amazing show possible.
Oh, we love her so much. Happy birthday indeed to a fabulous queen, Miss Glorious.
Now, to kickstart the week in studio, we have an array of important topics that we're going to be chatting about on the couch today. Before all the formalities, history was recently made at the Oscars as the film Parasite was the first non-English film to ever win the top prize for the Best Picture. So a huge congratulations to Bong Joon-ho and the team with Parasite. I mean, just absolutely incredible. And of course, I mean, today is all about celebrating Brad Pitt and his first Oscar. I cried during his Oscar acceptance speech. And
beautiful.
And he's single, so Mrs. Pitt, here we come.
Hey, this one. It was this one.
Now, Daisy Masiangoako joins us to speak about making sure you and your family have got the best nutrition possible, plus the various ways in which you can do that at home.
Absolutely looking forward to that conversation. And we also have Dietitian Maryke Gallagher also joins us to chat about exactly how your diet affects your immune system and the different decisions that you can make to just make it better.
Then our very special resident foodie, Chef Tumi, shows us how to make a really tasty chickpea and lentil bruschetta. So don't miss out on that.
Looking forward to all of that juiciness in the kitchen. But for now, to officially kickstart the show, we're joined by a woman who has been so steadfast in her calling that audiences are brought to tears because of her voice.
And what a voice it is. So to make all of our Monday blues fade away, this is gospel recording artist Claire with Never Discourage. was absolutely beautiful.
I mean, South
have a
Africa, if you
seat.
did not have an opportunity to head over to church on Sunday and get blessed, I'm sure that performance just did all the blessing for you. Connect with us online if you've got any questions for Uhle. Tweet us at Afternoon Chats using the hashtag Afternoon Express, or go ahead and comment on our Facebook page, because we know how much we live and die for your talents, Claire. What a beautiful performance.
I appreciate that so much. I was so nervous.
What a beautiful performance. Your energy is just incredible. Like when you arrived earlier and you gave me a hug, it's just like
I squeezed you.
I know. Yeah, you
I'm
did.
sorry. I need to make a disclaimer. If I ever hug you, know it's going to be very hard.
It means you
No, it's amazing because you just radiate love.
Oh, I do. I really love loving.
Yeah, you're very good at it.
But I also love you guys. You guys are really amazing. There's nothing not to love about you guys.
Yeah.
There really isn't any. I love your husky voice also.
Oh, thank you.
Makes me feel good about my own.
It's a little huskier than normal today because I'm apparently Bill Gates' biggest fan now. And he heard all about it. I was like,
I love that, Claire. Going into your passion and what continuously feeds your soul, which is music, and of course the word.
Yeah.
Your journey into music, you were raised in the church. Your father was a very big, staunch person and leader within the church. And that kind of trickled into you when you became, at a very young age, at 12 years old. You were leading that choir, girl.
I was. Literally, there was no choice. I didn't have a choice at all. It started with my names. My names mean saved and redeemed. There is nothing I can do. I was stuck in this calling. So it was really predestined, definitely. And my dad is a pastor, and so we grew up knowing the lifestyle of church. We grew up knowing how to walk like church people, how to, And for us, we hadn't really known the difference between actually having a relationship with God and going to church every Sunday until we actually got born again, all my siblings. When we got born again, we were like, y'all, we've been missing out on all this fun.
It's kind of nice on this side.
Kind of nice on this side. It's like freer, there's less stress, like everything is like taken care of by a person that you've never seen in your life, but you feel him, he embraces you, he speaks to you, but you've never seen him. You just have seen the works of his hands, and that's another type of relationship. So I was drawn into this kind of lifestyle, and when I was told by God eventually at 16 that this is going to be my lifestyle for the rest of my life and it's going to be my career, I was like, oh yeah, sure, no, yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
All right, sure.
well, thankfully you had the voice to go with it.
I hope so.
No, girl, you've got some pipes on you. Like, I mean, your microphone was over here, and you make it look so easy. I mean, I was trying to hit some of those notes, but obviously...
He wants his heart that counts, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
If your heart is singing and singing loud enough, we forgive you.
Exactly. Yeah. So did you always just have that talent, or did you have to go for like vocal coaching, or did you just teach yourself how to sing?
My dad actually and my mom saw the talent between me and my sister, and we were like, we didn't care. My sister was actually the Beyonce of the family. I don't know what happened, because then we had a...
Because now you switched roles.
Yes, because then she went and became a pastor, and I was like, girl, you could have made it much further than I would, but, she didn't care about that.
She handed over the Beyonce title to you.
Absolutely.
That is a loving sister.
The Solange to her Beyonce. And your support system seems to be very, very important to you. You need your people to back you and walk with you, whether it is the community, whether it is your family, and of course being a part of a group as big as Joyous Celebration.
Yeah, definitely. Support is a very important part of the process, but also you have to also show your support as well. You can't just always want support and then not also give it back, So I think with us as a family, we support each other in everything. Everybody's called for different things at the house, so it's like, oh, this is your problem. Okay, how are we gonna make that happen? Okay.
Oh, I love that.
So we just figure it out. So that's the support system that we have at home, and as much as I do appreciate it, I know that it's expected of you too.
And of course, you had such a great big family with Joyous Celebration.
We did.
What were some of the best times of Joyous Celebration that you can share with us?
Just you. There's no one else, right?
Yeah, no. It's a secret between us.
Secrets just between us.
There are many songs that I did not know the lyrics to.
What?
I will thank you.
There were many songs that I was like, what's the name of the song?
And then what did you...
Shubu, shuba.
How? We didn't like get all the words to song.
Whose song is this?
And I really like the...
Like, okay.
How did
By
you
the
feel?
second time, I'm in. Second time that it goes, first chorus, I'm lost. Second chorus,
You know
I'm
the
in.
lyrics.
Like more than a person who wrote it.
Are you one of those people? I think I'm one of those people as well.
Yes.
That when you hear a song
Once.
Me too.
then you know all the lyrics, and actually then you never forget the
Then you
lyrics.
never forget.
I still remember names of songs. Like I've been interviewing AHA on Friday,
Yeah.
and I still remember all the words to AHA songs, and I think I heard them last when I was like 10 years old.
But I have not forgotten all the lyrics that I learned on stage, which might be very wrong, because some of the languages are not entirely languages that are home to me.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, I hope I'm saying the right one. I'm lipping the right one.
But
When
who
you
knows
see
if the
my lips,
pronunciation?
I don't know if it's a G or if it's an N, but I'm just gonna lip what I think is right. But no one gets to find out about
No.
that.
No, that's between us, Pali. You spilled the tea
Thank
for
you
us,
so
don't
much.
worry.
Thank you. I appreciate
But
that.
now talking about, we want to hear all of the tea on your amazing YouTube show, In My Living Room.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, really, I think I've always been lack of a better word, an ambassador of living the lifestyle of worship, that it's not
Yeah.
something that we only come across when we're at church, and how its benefits are for us, you know. So in my living room was actually that it kind of depicts that this is who you should be at home when you're sitting relaxed with people.
So it's
You
a
can
reality
still be
show
that
with zero scandal.
Basically, it's very stage, really, a reality show with a whole band and singers, but that's basically it. You know, things go down at my place. They really do.
From your living room, your private sanctuary, and your place of peace,
Yeah.
to huge stages where you have shared the stage with international names like Kirk Franklin. Girl, actually, the list can go on. You can Google her resume. Trust me, she is qualified for what she is doing. What are some of those standout moments that kind of just give you that out-of-body experience?
Definitely that was one of them, because I was on stage happily singing, doing my job, and just being okay and singing my Zulu song. And then I finished the song, and then I'm told I need to come back and redo the song. So the second time that I redo a song, I see a short man screaming and dancing in his broken Zulu next to me, and I look onto my left and it's Kirk.
It's Kirk Franklin.
Hi.
All righty. Mr. Stump himself.
Exactly. And there's also the, Claire, keep it together, you need to finish the song. But it's Kirk.
Yeah.
In my head, Kirk is my uncle, okay? So in my head, it was a reunion where my uncle was like, hi, honey. So it was a big moment for me. And I never forgot that. I never forgot that. Even how he acknowledged me after that, because when I walked out, he walked out behind me, gave me a big hug and said, that was an amazing song. I'm like, but you don't know what it means.
Yeah.
No, but it doesn't matter, because, you know, music is universal. You don't need to listen to
I guess
you
so.
don't need to understand the exact lyrics to be able to feel its power.
Yeah, it was very sweet.
And feeling the power and feeling that connection is what you continuously do. When you were performing just now, we were shook, we were close to
We
tears.
were moved.
So moved.
And we were actually moving. We were still...
Yay. So thank you for delivering that power, and also thank you for having the courage and the confidence to go solo, because a lot of people get intimidated, and imposter syndrome plays a big role in it, but you are 100% going for gold, going for your dreams. So we appreciate that, and we appreciate you, and also looking forward to that performance a little later in the show, where she's going to get a little bit more upbeat and kickstart our Monday off on the right note. Thank you so much, Soya.
Thank you
I have
so
to
much,
tell you, like, I love
Pali.
looking at Pali, and she's tearing up a bit. She is such a fan as well. She loves you so much.
I really was
She's so excited for this interview for you. So thank you so much for being here. You are such an amazing, amazing joy. Now, please do join us after the break for a really delicious, filling chickpea and lentil bruschetta recipe. Don't miss out.
coffee, it's your feel-great coffee. Treat yourself to Hug in a Mug Creamy Cappuccino.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. We hope that you are having a wonderful Monday afternoon. It's about to get a lot more cuddly. When you are in need of divine intervention, there is only one treat to mention. A Hug in a Mug cappuccino sticks are always so sweet, creamy, and oh so dreamy. And whatever the mood, you can always reach for a hug in a mug. Speaking of which, in that time of the year, or I suppose it is that time of the year, when the theme is all about love, and it's the simple gestures, I suppose, that a hug really does have the power to change someone's day. So we're going to be playing a little bit of a game of true or false with fun facts about hugging, because I'm a real hugger. Like, I'm a big kisser, but I'm a big hugger. So should we start the game? It's a game of true and false. So you're going to go true, go false, and then whoever has the correct answer will give you a point, and then I'll give you a short explanation to as why it is true or why it is false. So, are you ready, ladies?
I'm ready, girl. Game on.
Okay.
Got this.
First question. Is it true or false that your body releases a hormone called serotonin when hugging someone?
I don't think that counts, eh? It's suspense. Suspense.
Tumi, you got the answer correct initially. It is false, in fact.
Okay.
So, Tumi, point to you.
So there's no corrections.
Your body actually releases a hormone called oxytocin, which is a hormone that helps you to... oh, my word. It's a hormone that helps you to able to handle life stresses.
Oh, that's why it makes you feel better then.
Yeah.
Well,
lighter.
They make me feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I thought I had to deal with my stress all alone, meantime, there's a little bit of oxytocin in me doing it for us. Okay. Question 2. Is it true or false that in order for this hormone to be released, you need to hug for only 20 seconds? You may test this before answering, by the way.
Okay, let's try that. Because I didn't
1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 19, 20.
How did that feel, girl? Do you feel like the hormones have been released?
Are you less stressed?
No, hugging Pali doesn't make me less stressed, actually.
Yeah, can I tell you something? I think we need to hug a little longer than 20 seconds. So I think it's false.
It's false, but not longer than 20 seconds. The hug requires just 10 seconds to release oxytocin. In fact, people spend at least an hour a month hugging, considering an average hug is only 10 seconds long. But I suppose if you've got really good-looking friends, then those hugs might last a little
longer.
Yeah. So
Darling,
the love.
You can make mine 2 hours a month. So congratulations, girl. We both got a point there.
As long as it's not a consistent long hour hug, right?
I mean, I'm not beefing
weird.
with that either. I can do that too.
It depends on who the huggy
On the friend,
is.
yes.
Right. I would get Leonardo DiCaprio or Brad Pitt in one of those like headlock hugs. So don't go. Okay, third question. The person doing the hugging benefits just as much as the person being hugged.
Definitely true. I think so.
No, because some people aren't huggers, I think.
I think you might not be a hugger because this is what you're going through.
I'm going to make you enjoy this with me. Like it or not.
And mind you, I'm actually a hugger, but I've met people who didn't enjoy my hugs, or maybe it's just the way I give hugs.
I think we need to get Hlengiwe back so I can get another hug because I'm kind of feeling some type of way. But I think it is true.
Yeah.
I think that the hugger and the huggee are equally beneficial. I mean, Hlengiwe, girl, I think I need...
Listen, she gives the best hugs in the world.
Something. I just need to figure something out. I want to test something.
We need you to hug Tumi.
So not only are you a singer, but you're a professional hugger. Trust me.
What now? Who needs what? Where?
We need hugs right here. Tumi needs to see something.
Needs now is hugs, sweet hugs. It's the only thing that they just...
That's exactly what I needed.
Oh.
It's anyway, it's not you.
Okay. I want to find out from you, Hlengiwe, absolutely. Uguti, what do you feel about hugging and what does it do for you?
Oh, I love giving hugs. For me, a hug, you know, sometimes, like myself, I can't really express much. So you can just see some people that they're not okay. And when you give them a hug, they're like,
yeah. That is so true. I'm one of those.
I'm one of those. People have hugged me that I've actually gotten super emotional just because of, like, you're overwhelmed with love sometimes.
There's something about it that says, You don't have to say it, but I'm here for you.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. I want you to head over to social media. Let us know what hugs do for you.
Yeah.
Are you a hugger? Are you not that much of a hugger? Do you want an embrace and do you need an embrace? Tweet us, comment on our Facebook page, because I'm very interested to find out.
Ken, are you stalling? Let's get back to this game. Tumi, the good news is for you that...
I'm right.
No, you're wrong.
Wow.
So even the people that you didn't think were enjoying your hugs, honey, it was benefiting them too.
Oh.
So, actually, one study showed that the more oxytocin your body releases, the more 10-second full-body hug has the potential to lower the risk of heart disease, reduce stress and relieve pain, fights fatigue, boosts your immune system, and fight infections and ease depression. So basically, you at home should just be hugging everyone around you right
So
now.
my debt collector needs to get a hug from me right now.
Yeah, the tax man needs
Because
like a
oh,
long
wow.
hug. All right, true or false? Most people hug to the right.
Who's right?
Does it not go with the hands?
I'm trying to figure it.
Who's right?
Nah,
left-handed,
yeah, who's
no.
right? Who's
But
right?
you're a lefty anyway, no?
Yeah, so...
It is, in fact, true. Most people hug to the right.
The right, yeah.
They actually did a study at an airport, and it was noted that 81% of people hugged to the right.
Oh, wow.
Let's all hug it out, guys. After all that hugging, you must be feeling a little bit better already. Nothing gives us more comfort than a good old-fashioned hug. Love it, especially that one that comes in the form of a delicious cappuccino stick. And, of course, the hug in the mug. So if you'd like to spread the love and share a hug with somebody special for Valentine's Day, you could be one of the lucky winners of a Hug in a Mug hamper. Go over to our Facebook page and let us know in the comments of the Hug in a Mug post whose hug makes you feel good after having a bad day. So get commenting and don't forget to spread the love in the form of a hug. And actually, because I love you both, I can't really count very well, so I don't know who won.
It's fine, we'll settle it over
You're
a
all
group hug.
winners here
We'll
today.
settle it over a group hug.
Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.
Oh, I do love a good hug. Now, according to the United Nations, today, which is February the 10th, marks as World Pulse Day to raise awareness about the importance and benefits of pulses such as chickpeas, lentils and dry beans as a global food. So to, of course, participate in this, our resident chef, Chef Tumi, will show us a tasty way to enjoy pulses with her butro roasted chickpea and lentil bruschetta recipe. Now, if you want to join in on this global initiative, SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 to get the recipe. SMSs are charged at R1.50 and free SMSs do not apply. Now, Tumi, don't laugh at me. And you at home, please don't laugh at me because I had no clue in terms of the word pulse. What is it referring to? So when Tumi was telling me that it's World Pulse Day, I was like, 1, 2, 3. But no, Queen.
Yes.
What pulses are we talking about today?
So we're talking about pulses such as these chickpeas that I have over here. We've got lentils, we've got beans, basically that kind of food. They're very strong, very high in fiber and lots of proteins and vitamins and all of that. So today we're celebrating them because they're actually good for our bodies.
Beautiful. I love that. That sounds really, really good to me. And I love options that are high protein but low in fat. That is so crucial to me. And I think that a lot of you can relate to that, right? So how do we get started in making these delicious bruschettas?
So going from the hug in a mug, we're going to be hugging our hearts with these delicious recipes today.
Yummy.
So what we're doing now is we're going to roast our chickpeas because our recipe involves or includes roasted chickpeas as well as a lovely bruschetta. So what I'm going to ask you to do now is just add some of these. In fact, let me do it.
Yeah,
because we're going to add some salt and pepper as well as cumin to our recipe, and we're roasting these in the oven for for about 15 minutes at 180 degrees.
Okay.
What's going to happen now is they're going to get nice and crispy on the outside, but stay nice and soft on the center. So let me get that done. We're gonna...
No, look, this, you know this butro, it's good for basically anything. Here we're using it to pop in the oven and get that oily substance. But this is the beautiful blend of sunflower oils and butter oils. So these are the right oils and the right fats that we're looking to add into our diets. And of course, it is so packed with nutrients. So it is good for the entire family.
And it's
Love
just as versatile versatile as our pulses because you can use them, like you've mentioned, for dressings, using it to roast, you can pan fry. It's very versatile. It actually has a shelf life of 180 days, which makes it great for your pantry.
Very, very incredible, because a lot of people who might not use it that regularly don't have to waste money and go back to the shop to restock.
Exactly.
You can use the same one that you've opened a few days ago now as well.
Awesome.
It's also good and healthy for the pocket.
Of course. And then now we're moving on to our paste, which is going to be on our bruschetta. These are lovely snacks to have for Valentine's Day because we're in the month of love. So if you want a quick snack, this is definitely one to try. Over here, we've got our yellow lentils, which are going to be used as a spread on our bruschetta. And what we're going to do first is let's just put these into our Nutri-Bullet.
Okay. So here we're seeing the use of lentils and pulses in different ways, different forms, from a paste to roasting the chickpeas. And this definitely just does help with that heart health. And of course, as you said, if you want to have a cute little picnic with your loved ones and you want something tasty to accompany the beautiful moments and memories, this is something to try at home. This is a quick and easy recipe to try.
And delicious.
And delicious.
Very delicious.
Preach on it, queen. Okay.
All right, so to my lentils, my yellow lentils, which have been soaked overnight and then cooked in hot water. You just boil them until they're nice and tender and soft. I've added some cream cheese as well as some honey. And then I'm adding parsley. Parsley adds a very nice fresh flavor to them.
That's quite an interesting choice that I haven't seen being used. I don't know if you at home has seen this being used, but adding honey as that sweet element to the lentils and the chickpeas.
Yes, so that basically, you remember balancing of flavor again, salty, sweet, bitter, all of that. So that just adds a bit of an element of flavor to our bruschetta because our chickpeas that are roasted already have that salty flavor.
The saltiness coming through. Love that. Okay.
And then a very nice element to this, with our pulses, everything from the juices to the actual pulse itself is full of vitamins and minerals and all of that. So to blend this up, instead of using water or anything like that, we're using the actual pulse juice, the brine that the
You're
chickpeas are brined
speaking
in.
my language, Tumi, because this is something that you can try at home. We're not using too many ingredients that you might not have. We're taking something that you're already working with, something that you already have, and adding that extra element and that extra flavor punch that
Basically,
you need.
yes.
Okay.
And then I've just topped it up with a bit of lime juice. And then all you're going to do is just blizz it up in your blender, whichever you have. Blizz it up, and what's going to happen is you've got this lovely little paste.
Beautiful consistency.
Instead of butter. Instead of, in fact, you could use your butter to first griddle your toast, and then for additional flavor, your paste.
You add your paste.
Yeah, so wouldn't you want to just get yours done then?
Yeah, let's get in here.
Get the toast.
So now here, the butro has helped us to create the beautiful browning on our slices of toast, which I like as well. And we're just doubling up here on the flavor. So I'm going to spread this quite thick because I do love this paste. I had a taste of it earlier, South Africa. Delicious.
And it's very refreshing, actually.
Very refreshing. I think
Very
it's
light.
that lime juice, that citrus coming through.
Yes. And then we top it up with your chickpeas.
Okay.
And this is your
I
snack.
can feel the crunchiness of those chickpeas after they come out of the oven.
And that's it, your bruschetta. If someone doesn't fall in love with you after this, I don't know what exactly they're looking for here.
They do say that a way to a man's heart is his stomach.
Yes.
And here we're using heart health to get into that heart.
You said it. Preach on, girl.
We are winning on all levels here. Thank you so much, Tumi. This looks really, really good.
Thank
It's
you.
something to kind of ease yourself into the week, it being a Monday. Easy in the kitchen and even easier within your body. Now remember to SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 to get the recipe sent to your device. But in case you missed it, we've got your back. Just watch this recap.
Made with love by Clover.
Oh, that looks absolutely delicious. Now, after the break, Daisy Masiangoako joins us to chat about health and family. Don't miss it.
Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA, made with love by Clover. Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, being well starts with eating well, and Woolworths is here to make sure that you give you and your family the best nutrition. So, to tell us a little bit more about this, and especially the Woolworths Manifesto and their commitment to keeping you and your family healthy, is Daisy Masiangoako, Senior Marketing Manager of Woolworths. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
You're making me a little nervous. So lovely to have you here.
Thank you, thanks.
You know, I have had the joy of working with Woolworths for years and years and years. In fact, I did, you know, the very first, one of the campaigns that they did, I did the sleepwear and the lingerie campaign for them. And throughout the years, I've just obviously loved Woolworths so much, but I never knew that you guys had a manifesto. What is it?
Well, the manifesto is a declaration of what we believe good food or eating well is. So it's a guide and a commitment from ourselves to say this is the only food that we will produce. But also customers can look at it as what they go to as a sober guide, because as you know, with a lot of information that's out there, people don't know what is the right information. There are extreme diets. Every now and then there's a trend of food or a trend of diet that comes. So this is just to say, if you want to have a balanced diet, this is what we believe it looks like. It is prominently displayed in our stores, so you can find it in the entrance of our store, and just familiarize yourself as a customer to say this is our point of view on what eating well looks like.
Yeah, and you obviously do so much work in making sure that all of the information is the best information out there and available. Now let's talk fruit and veg, because that is always what I fill my trolley up with the most when I'm at Woolworths. We all know about sustainable fruit and veg. What does that even mean?
Sustainability is a word that has been thrown around, but what it actually means, it just means you are doing things with the future in mind. So we talk about farming responsibly, fishing responsibly. You are literally responsible in the way you do things. Your manufacturing of food doesn't come at the cost of the earth. Your farming doesn't come at the cost of farm workers. So we integrate the whole system. So, I mean, in short, it's just an inclusive way of working with our farmers, with our communities, and creating healthy ecosystems. And the reason we talk about sustainability so much is because we are in the middle of a broken food system. So we never talk enough about that. So we always talk about sustainability, and people wonder what's the big thing.
System?
So, I mean, people have demanded food, and manufacturers have produced it at a rate at which we actually didn't look at what is it, the effects of it, what is it actually costing the planet. So as a brand, we have committed a long time ago when we started our good food journey to say the only food that we will produce will be sustainable. A broken food system means exactly that. Either the food is not good for you, made with preservatives. We're talking about meat that's got hormones and antibiotics, which has detrimental effects on your body of how the makeup of our bodies, because it's foreign system in our bodies. We're talking about healthy seas, just farming sustainably, not farming in a way that you draw everything out of the sea. You only take out what you need.
Totally.
Yeah.
You mentioned meat, and let's quickly touch on that, because I know Leonardo DiCaprio is putting so much money into people not eating meat as much, but it's just so good for you and so delicious. So, I mean, what is free-range meat? I know you guys do free-range meat. What does that mean? And are there any health benefits, I suppose, to eating free-range?
Free range goes back to another point of talking about animals and making sure that also what we take into our bodies is good for us. So it's exactly what I mentioned. No animal will be treated with hormones or routine antibiotics. Free range means that the animal, the cattle, the sheep are free to roam. So you are not restricting them. It also means that you have the input in terms of what we use in baked goods. Everything that we do with free-range eggs, so it extends to eggs as well, free-range chicken. But you are eating a healthy protein that doesn't come with a lot. So, I mean, that's literally that.
That's good to know. Then, I mean, our oceans at the moment are in an absolute state. However, that Woolworths salmon trout I basically have every single morning. It is amazing. But our oceans are overfished. What is Woolworths doing about this, to address it?
If you go to every fish counter that we have a list of what is red-listed fish, and we commit as a brand to not sell any fish that red-listed.
Yeah, and that's sassy list.
Yes, so you will find a list of fish that's still available in large volumes that we believe you should eat. So I advise everybody, if you're at a Woolworths counter, there's a very comprehensive list of what is and what is not. And you can educate yourself on what then sustainable fishing is.
What else is Woolworths doing to make sure that people make the right food choices?
We have logos in the store that guide you. So when we talk about farming for the future, if you want to understand whether or your produce or your fruit is farming for the future, you'll see a little logo saying farming for the future, fishing for the future. We have all these logos that I think we can unpack at a different time. We also have plant-based offerings. To your point, we're talking about people like Leonardo not pushing for eating meat because its production is heavy on the planet. So we have gone with an entire plant-based range, and also you'll find a little vegan logo that guides you to say this is vegan. If it's not vegan, then it's vegetarian. It can be vegetarian with milk and honey. But all over the store, we have literally all these amazing offers. We have active ranges for active customers who work out, exercise, healthier ways of snacking. It's all sorts of things, Jenny, that we're doing.
That is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And of course, the manifesto is displayed in store for you to go and have a look yourself. Thank you very much for being here today. I'm going to Woolworths after work just to fill up my trolley again. I'm inspired. Now, this has really been super insightful, and it's good to know that you can find the food that you need to live well easily at Woolworths.
Continuing the conversation on all things food, we're joined by Maryke Gallagher, who will tell us how your food can affect your immune system. See you after the break.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. I hope that you're having a glorious afternoon so far. Now, with food and diet playing such a vital role in maintaining a really healthy immune system, it is important that we understand the importance of a healthy diet. Now, while no single food will boost your immune system, what counts is a nutritious, well-balanced diet and a really healthy lifestyle. So we chat now to Dietitian Maryke Gallagher on the importance of nutrition for a healthy immune system. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Lovely to meet you. Can food directly affect your immune system?
Well, food forms the building blocks, and the nutrients in food forms the building blocks of every single cell in your body, including your immune system.
Wow.
And the immune system is made up of a complex array of cells, tissues, organs that all help your body to fight off disease. It helps to form a barrier against pathogens and viruses, bacteria. But there's also certain nutrients that help to repair your body and heal your body after you've gone through disease or illness.
Yeah.
So nutrients various nutrients play a role in all those different parts of your immune system.
So my mom wasn't joking when she said that if I eat carrots, I'll be able to see in the dark.
They're definitely also important part of your immune system, yeah, most definitely.
So we've heard, I mean, there's so many different diets. There's Mediterranean diets, there's Banting, there's this one. But what in your opinion, is the best one for having the healthiest immune system? What diet should we be on?
Well, we need to think about which nutrients we need to help to support our immune system. And there's numerous nutrients. One of them is protein. I mentioned it earlier.
Yeah.
Protein helps our bodies to heal and repair once we've gone through an onslaught of disease and illness. And we need to look at the types of protein we eat. Fish, for example, especially oily fish, provides our body with omega-3 fatty acids that have been shown to help protect against inflammation.
Yeah.
Protein-rich foods like eggs and nuts and seeds and pulses, like chickpeas and lentils, also provide protein to the body, but it also provides nutrients such as zinc, selenium, and iron that are also important in our immune system.
Yeah, what about for children? Because I often, obviously, you know, when you see what children food consists of, it's normally sugary, fatty, very sweet kind of things. But what are the best foods that children need to help build, I suppose, their immune system?
Protein foods are important.
Yeah.
And that can be from animal sources or plant foods, fish, chicken, eggs, pulses, and then also fruits and vegetables. That age-old saying, eat your fruit and vegetables, very important, because fruit and vegetables provide our bodies with numerous phytochemicals that fight against disease, but also other nutrients that protect and support our immune system, such as vitamin C, vitamin A, B vitamins. And then another very important food, and we don't always think about it for kids, but it's fermented foods, because fermented foods contain probiotics.
Yes.
And probiotics, or that healthy bacteria within your digestive system, is the first line of defense against disease. And think about sour milk or yogurt or fermented vegetables. Those are all foods that we can incorporate into our diet or our kids' diets.
So as a parent, I suppose you've got to give your children like as much variety as possible from a young age so that they can build up all of that in their gut and process food better.
Definitely, variety is important, and exposing your kids early on in life means that they will eat those foods better when they're older, because they need to get used to the taste and the textures and the flavors of various foods.
Yeah, what about immune-boosting supplements?
So supplements can definitely play a role if you are deficient.
Yeah, like influenza.
So we know that malnutrition is directly linked to a suppressed immune system.
Okay.
And you can be malnourished by not having enough of those nutrients in your body and not being able to get enough in, especially vitamins and minerals. And then a supplement can definitely play a role. Or if you are already sick, or if you're pregnant or lactating, your body needs stressed. Your body needs more of those nutrients.
Yeah.
The important message is just that they should never replace a healthy diet. So we can't take supplements and think that we don't really need to eat healthy. They supplement
you've got to do
our diet. Yes, absolutely.
Balance.
Balance, balance.
Thank you so much for being here today and sharing this with us. Now, good health and immunity definitely does start from the inside and from the inside out. And of course, with a little help from Immuenza, why not give your immune system the extra care it needs?
Looking for immune support? Remain at your peak all year round with Immuenza.
Join us after the break for another performance by the phenomenal gospel recording artist, Cher.
support, we are now able to donate 20,000 pairs of Smart Step school shoes to children in need. Celebrate goodness when you buy a crush. Dial the number on the pack for a chance to win your share of cash prizes and school fees. Crush, share the goodness.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, with thanks to your help, the Crush Goodness crew have been distributing 20,000 pairs of Smart Step school shoes to learners in need at various schools across South Africa. And if you haven't done so already, remember that you can still stand a chance to win big with Crush. By entering, you can stand a chance to win your share of 250,000 Rand in cash, baby, and one of 5 paid-up school fees to the value of 50,000 Rand. So get your favorite Crush today and enter with the details on the pack.
With your support, we are now able to donate 20,000 pairs of Smart Step school shoes to children in need. Celebrate goodness when you buy a crush. Dial the number on the pack for a chance to win your share of cash prizes and school fees. Crush, share the goodness.
Yeah, basically we're never, ever going to be stressed again in our lives with the way we hug.
Hug in a mug.
Hug in a mug.
Sponsored by...
Okay, it's now performance time. Are you excited?
I think I am.
So you're going to be singing a song for us called Dwala. What does Dwala mean?
Dwala means rock.
Rock. So then why in Cape Town does everybody say Dwala what you must?
I Dala what you must.
Oh, Dala. At least I'm a good listener. All right, my darling, take it away.
Thank you.
Dala what you must.
Made with love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.